Alright, we are on RPD, and this is a killer I never use. This is the Hillbilly. And I'm only using him this one time because I have a daily ritual. I figure it'll be easy to, chainsaw 3 survivors, I think is the total number it requires. So, this is not really a good map for him, though. I'm trying a undetectable Billy build. Billy build. So we'll see how this goes. Yeah, I don't play this killer at all. I find him very difficult to use. And I'm hoping the idea behind this build is to let me sneak up on survivors and get as close as possible to where I can actually chainsaw them. Now she has a tricky movement. I honestly don't know how anyone can play this killer. I really don't. Okay, there we go. In straightaways like that, he's relatively easy to use. Yeah, he gets that. Yeah. This is typical of the survivors I go against. And that was too late. I decided to buy his pig cosmetic with the cow leg weapon because, well, the smoked cow leg looks delicious. And maybe I can pretend he's pig when he's wearing his pig outfit. and the game won't be so bad. I never knew pig had a chainsaw, but... let's just go. Yeah. Yeah, I find this killer to be extremely frustrating to use. I don't know how people can play him. It's not like it's Bubba. Bubba is relatively simple. Okay, he messed up big time. Bubba is relatively simple killer to play. Well, speaking of which, apparently the apparently Behavior lost the Leatherface license. There's a new Texas Chainsaw Massacre game coming out. And that's probably why they lost the license. I might check that game out. See how it is. How it looks when other people play it on YouTube and Twitch. Not really my cup of tea. I favor the more... let's say the more intelligent killers and also the more supernatural killers. Playing as a family of backwoods hillbillies just doesn't interest me all that much. The female character there looks interesting, though. And apparently she can use poison or something. Something to do with... plants, I think. So I might check that out. I have no interest at all in playing as Leatherface. Leatherface never really he never really appealed to me that much. He was always the big dumb brute. And I really despise killers like that. Like Bubba, this killer, Billy. There's a whole bunch of other killers like that in the roster. Nemesis, Oni. You could say Demogorgon because he's an animal, really. Dredge, he's kind of... I don't know what you would call Dredge. I mean, he's an oddity. Trapper, though. Trapper's pretty dumb. Huntress, to a degree. She has the mind of a child. Who else? Who else is a really dumb killer that I really despise? Okay, that was stupid. Yeah. I think that's it. I don't know. I'm sure I'm missing someone. Feel free to let me know in the comments if you want. But yeah, I really despise the brutish killers. Not a big fan of them. So Leatherface, pretty much everyone in that Texas Chainsaw Massacre game looks like they are. Looks like they're a bunch of degenerates and not that smart. As I said, the female character, the sister, or whatever they call her, is probably the only one with a degree of intelligence, since she makes use of... this is to the best of my knowledge. I'm not exactly sure yet, but she seems to be able to make use of plants to create poisons, I think. So she's probably the only one who would... he messed up again. She's probably the only one who would appeal to me. And when I play a game like Dead by Daylight, I like to use a variety of killers. But as I said, I don't like the brutish types. And the monstrous types like Demogorgon, I like Demo. I'm not against Demo. Demo's an animal, so Demo is just doing what Demo does. Dredge is okay too, character-wise, although, like I said, I don't really know what Dredge is. It seems to be an abomination of sorts. And I don't play Dredge for the mere fact that the Nightfall mechanic makes it too difficult for me to see. It should make Survivor players difficult to see, but it actually works on me as well. So I do not like playing Dredge at all. But yeah, this killer, Bubba, and Nemesis are probably character-wise the killers in this game I despise the most. Nemesis, whenever I know it's a Nemesis, I'm like, oh no, here we go. A big, disgusting mass of a monster that makes no anatomical sense whatsoever. And of course I see this guy, the hillbilly, and I see Bubba, I'm like, oh great. Got two backwoods morons chasing people around. Not a fan of these guys. I'm pretty sure I've met the requirements for that daily ritual, though. I'm doing better than I expected on this map, especially as this killer. That was a complete guess. I had no idea he was in there. I was just smacking it to get some extra points. It turned out very fortunate, though, that he was in there. A lot of survivors don't realize that I think Nowhere to Hide is becoming a meta perk for killers. And they don't seem to realize that they can't hide once I kick a gen. Unless they're running what I do, a distortion. Which has gotten me out of trouble more than once. Yeah, speaking of killer characters and their backstories, I just thought of this. The less we talk about Freddy, the better. I really don't understand why they... I mean, yeah, Freddy Krueger's he's a horror icon. The old Freddy Krueger. The one who's not who doesn't like children in a certain type of way. the old one who likes killing children and haunting their nightmares and all that. Not the new one. And I really don't know why Behavior went with the new one. Personally, I would prefer a model based off Robert Englund. But I don't think that's going to happen. Okay, well, surprisingly, we win. This is a very difficult map. In fact, it's one of my most despised maps. And this killer I don't use at all. So I think the fact that he's an insta-down killer helped a lot. And my build might have something to do with it as well. This is the most boring part of the match here. When I find the hatch and have to run back and forth between the exit gates like a freaking robot. They need to do something else because this is very boring. I mean, maybe once you close the hatch, the survivor and the killer spawn in a preset area and... the survivor is given a bit of a head start, and some of the pallets respawn on the map, and there's a chase. And if the survivor can last a certain number of seconds, then they escape. It would be much more interesting than this. Okay, is he even trying to go for a gate? No, it looks like he's just given up. Wait a minute. Does he get that? No, he doesn't. Okay. That was close. He must have been right there. That's why he stayed on it. Okay. Amazing. I actually won. Now look at how cute he is. I mean, he is kind of cute with that getup. He's a pig with a chainsaw. That's the only way I can justify playing as him.